So this comes with Windows 10 Home. What the? Come on, let's get rid of that Windows Home. Let's get some Windows Pro. Copy and paste my code from the description. You can also get Office 2019. Just paste my code. Woof. It's Windows Pro time.
Righto, Toyota chance now. We have two gaming laptops here and they are both in their silent mode. Now, you can probably mess around with fan curves and make it maybe even quieter if you wanted, but I just put them to their preset silent mode. Can you have a gaming laptop on silent and still get good performance? What sort of haircut do you get? And I'm not comparing these two models. This should be compared to the Aorus 15 and this should be compared to the Zephyrus. They're two different beasts here. So it's not a comparison on, which one's faster. Actually, RTX 2070 full Max P version, RTX 2070 Max Q. But again, the performance doesn't really matter. What I want to know is how loud both of them are and what sort of performance haircut do we get when we put it in its silent mode. Now, obviously, if you want to know what the silent mode does, it just reduces the watts, it reduces the CPU frequency and GPU, and it just lowers the fans down. So as we can see here, this is it's only 7-8 watts and the frequency is 2000. It will never go in the 3000s. It's mostly in the 2000s. Over here we have sort of the same sort of thing. It's actually running a bit more watts, but yeah, the frequency's a little bit lower. The frames, I'm not really concerned about that. I'll get to that in a minute. I will actually show you how much frames we lose on this playing a game, having it in its gaming mode and having it running at full speed. And so yesterday we had a bit of a gaming session. Me and the Dodgy Rat, we had a gaming session. I was on the laptop because he would not go anywhere near the laptop because it was deafening. I was gaming on this. Now, he had my headset, so I didn't have a headset. So I put up the volume on this. So I had the volume going. I could not hear the fans from the volume of the game. So now I can hear the fans. But when I was actually gaming and I had the sound on of the game, I could not really hear it. Now, obviously, once the volume goes down, you'll hear it. If you've got a headset on, you won't hear it. But it's far better than deafening that you get at obviously playing at a full speed. But of course, you lose the performance. So you've got the choice, right? You can have it silent like this. And by the way, in gaming mode, this Aero it's not that bad in gaming mode. It's not that loud, actually. It's pretty good in that regard. But both of them are still pushing over 50 decibels once you go to gaming mode. And they're around the 40s, mid to low 40s when they're in silent mode. So it is pretty good. Yes, can you hear it? Can you hear it? You can hear it, right? That is the game going flat stick in its performance mode. And yes, look at those frames. FPS. This is PUBG, baby. 170 FPS. This is at medium settings. But you can hear the fan, right? So listen. Yeah, it's pretty loud. Even if you have the speakers on or whatever, or even a headset, you will be able to hear it. So let's put it down to its silent mode now. And this is a really good performance, this Scar 3. I'll tell you what, I've actually got the Aorus 15 in. I'll be doing a comparison between the two. Be very interesting to see which one's on top. But let's put it to its silent mode. Let's go in here. The Elgato will go nuts. Don't worry about that. Now I'm putting it into the silent mode. Let's go silent mode. Let's go back into the game. Now watch the FPS drop. Now it was using about 40 watts or something on the CPU. Straight away you can see it's dropped down to 18 watts. And the frequency from 3.9 has gone down to 2.8. But can you hear it now? You can still hear it. There's no doubt about it. But I actually had a gaming session yesterday and I had the sound on, the game sound on, and I couldn't hear it over the game sound. And if you had headset on, you wouldn't be able to hear it. Actually, it's quieted down a lot now. Look how silent it is now. I'll just stop. Can you even hear that? Amazing. That's and look, we're getting over that 100 magical FPS mark, okay? All right, drop down to, these people must think I'm random, just walking through the fields doing nothing. But yeah, we're getting up to 100 frames per second, but it's silent.
silent, even look, 120 frames. And yeah, this is more than enough performance for me. If I was with the game, look, 133 frames. It's just dropped down the CPU. It's gone down to 2.7, 18 watts. Yeah, I think I like it like this. I actually would game like this, I think. Unless you could sort of, hide the laptop away. That performance, and I got to say, this is built for this sort of speed. You won't get this sort of frames per second in silent mode on a lot of laptops, okay? This is full 2070 Max P. So, yeah, if you had one of the thin and light laptops, you might only get 70, 80 frames per second if you got a 2060, or maybe, 80, 90 if you had a, if you had a 2070 Max Q. So, this is a good device to actually play on silent. Might want to reload that. Have I got the bullets? Oh, yeah. How do I get out of this mode? Come on. Yeah, it's so good. I can't even hear it. Listen. Can you even hear that? It shows me on the meter -40 or something like that, so I doubt you'll even be able to hear that. And just to show you how loud it is once you crank it up, we're still getting a good performance, right? Still getting over 100 frames. You get that connected feeling with the screen. It's really good. Silent gaming can be achieved on these gaming laptops, or especially this Scar 3. I'll just put that fan up to flat stick again and show you the difference. All right, the performance difference. Sometimes when you actually put it back up to full speed, the actual performance won't pick up straight away. It'll take a while. It's going full speed now. Now we're getting just over 100 frames mostly, and boom, straight away. What over 120? All right, we're going up to 39 watts now. Okay. Now you saw before I was getting about 160, 170, right? So it's dropped a little bit. For some reason, when you change it mid-game, it just, it doesn't go right up to its full performance, even though looking at the clocks now, you're getting a full 3.9 and you're getting 40 watts versus, whatever it was, 20 and 2.8. So have a listen now. Yeah, you can hear that. I'll just put up the sensitivity of the mic. You can hear it, right? So, yeah, pick your poison. You can get silent gaming on these, and pretty good performance. So, yeah, just one of those things. I will actually test this from now on, silent, and then put it on like full speed and see what the difference is in frames per second. Yeah, I gotta admit, I don't like the fans on like full-on gaming laptops. It really detracts from the experience a little bit, just because they're so loud. When you got a headset on, all right, it's different, and you got the sound up, yeah, all right. But I mean, even then, some of them you can actually hear through the headset. So, yeah, it's up to you, I guess. Let me know what you guys think down there in the comments. I'll catch you in the next one. Tally ho.